Make some noise. Is that everything you got? East versus West, first time here in Arkansas. In Little Rock. We are exactly 24 hours away from East versus West 24 here in Little Rock, Arkansas. We have 15 elite matchups ready, 2 title matchups, and of course, Hermes Gasparini, Artyom Morozov. That's a big one. And of course, I see right here in front of us, Pavlo Debridenev, Corey West for #1 left hand in North America. I know Travis is excited. I'm very excited for that matchup myself. Right now, get your pay-per-views, use the code of your favorite athlete, and let's start this press conference. We have only one female matchup represented on this card, and it is in a lightweight class. Both ladies are making their EVW debut. Both of them got this chance because they competed in a tournament right before the event. That's again, today, King of the Table tournament returns, and that's your chance. And I know there's a lot of strong athletes fighting for that chance to be on this stage. I want to start with Nastasia Pastorkova. Welcome to East versus West. First, I'm just going to ask you right away how confident you are in your abilities and what does this opportunity mean to you?
Hello. Myslím si, že tento zápas vyhrám. Mám viacej skúseností, som silnejšia a ja budem tá stola na stene, takže Courtney, be ready.
Okay, she's saying that she's confident that he's gonna win and she's more experienced. So, Courtney, be ready.
One more time. Does this is the biggest opportunity of your arm wrestling career right now, and what does it mean to you?
Takže som vďačná, že si ma sem pozvali. Chcem ukázať, že patrím medzi najlepšími.
Yeah, she's very thankful to be here and she wants to show that she belongs here.
Courtney, just 2 years in, making a lot of noise in North America and ready to take over. How does it feel to get your opportunity here? And again, what does it mean to you to be here?
First of all, thank you to Robert Baxter and the East versus West team. I'm really appreciated to be here. I'm ready to prove myself. And before I answer that, I actually have a little gift for Nana. So I know that you're not going to sleep tonight very well because, you know, the nerves. But they say that children sleep better with a little bedtime story. So you should read this, put yourself to sleep, grab a juice box, and get tucked in.
Thank you so much.
I also think that I know she's ready, but I know that she's explosive.
Yes.
She's fast
Be
until
ready.
she hits this brick wall.
The wall on the table is me.
We'll see about that, Nana.
A lot of confidence in these ladies. I'm really excited. We'll see who comes on top and who moves one step forward in EVW. Now we're going to go to Jason Merlot and Ryan Bellinger. Jason, right arm. You known as a left-handed specialist. Should Ryan be worried, or this is just an easy match for him? What do you think?
I think he should be worried. My right is pretty good. I don't know if he's heard recently. Pretty good.
Ryan, is it pretty good? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. It's #1 North America, right?
That's the news as of recent.
Awesome. Ryan, you're taking these once a year. Every time is a good showing. Last time was Incredible War, almost won Match of the Year. You probably don't want it to go the way it went with Alan Ford, right?
I'll take the victory part of it, but yeah, if it's much faster, I'll be happy with that. But I came for a war as well, so I'm also ready if it goes there.
It will be much faster. It will be. But in my favor, that's for sure.
Hey, you're getting ready to pull a grown man down here, boy.
I know. And it might be time for the young class to give you some, let you off nice and lightly and gently, but I'll leave you with the dignity, so don't worry.
Thank you.
A lot of pleasantries between both of you. Jason, you think you go through this easy, fast, without getting in that deep water where Ryan lives?
So I think, a lot of people might compare it to, the match with Alan Ford. And truthfully, if it goes that way, I don't think it lasts that long. The plan, obviously, is not for it to be a drawn, long match. I'd rather not have that. But I am pretty confident that it won't be that long. If we get into a similar sort of position, I think I'm able to put it away much quicker.
Ryan, is this correct from my part where I think you're just here, to do your business and move forward? Because you're talking about some big matchups in the future that you would like to face. So do you want to win quick and easy so you can prove yourself and maybe be back in next few months?
Oh, of course. The game plan is come in and just smash City, real quick, 1 second each match. But, it's arm wrestling, so you don't know what's going to happen. But I'm confident in the victory.
So we're going to move forward to Auden and Jeremy. So one more thing I have to say. All these 3 matches are part of preliminary that are free on YouTube. One more match will be added. It's going to consist of 2 finalists from KOT tournament that's going to happen today. But right now we go to one very big match. The social media has been buzzing about it. It's Auden Larrett versus homeboy Jeremy Parker. Make some noise, guys. Jeremy, let's start with you. Coming in a good shape, how do you feel right now?
I feel like I'm the best version I've ever been, and I'm going to run through him like a hot knife through butter.
Auden.
That was working? Perfect. There we go. Professional, as you can see. I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. I came here thinking Jeremy was way bigger, and in person, he's just not. Like, online, people say he's like 6'2". He claims 6'1". I don't think he even is. So I feel real good. I feel real confident. I'm going to smoke his hand, and then he'll try and flop, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Jeremy, do you see the match going like he thinks?
Yes. He's probably going to take my hand, yeah.
But you're ready?
Amazing. Okay,
I'm ready.
Perfect.
I've been pulling about my hand since the day I started. So he can take it, but it's going straight to the pad.
On my side, yeah, I agree. I think it's... Jeremy, I'm real excited because this is your hometown. I feel like the pressure's kind of all off me. So if you were to lose, this is terrible. You have to go home to your family and friends and everybody, and it's just like, they're going to be nice to you, don't get me wrong, but it's just, there's going to be that feeling, you know what I mean? Like, there's going to be that feeling in the air, the unspoken thing. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen, so I'm not even worried about it.
Okay, I'm glad you're not worried. I'm glad. Because personally, if I was pulling in Ottawa and I was around my club and everybody I train with, I would be worried because I don't want to make myself look bad,
Well, I haven't even seen that a possibility, so it's not going to happen.
I'm glad. Whatever lets you sleep.
Jeremy, is there added pressure because this is your hometown and, of course, you're facing Larrett. And Auden is out there. Auden is right there,
Well, of course, competing in front of my hometown, there is pressure there, but the last name Larrett doesn't scare me.
He doesn't scare you.
Right here.
Hey, Devin Larratt. I just noticed there's Devin Larratt on the stage.
Hey, Parker, you weigh more than me right now, okay? I'll crush you anytime. Be nice to my boy. Okay?
You don't even need to start thinking about that one, Jeremy, because you're not going to get through me. I don't think so. People talk about this like, oh, I can pull without my hand. Okay, sure, to an extent. Like, you're not going to be here and pulling without your hand. You can be maybe a bit here and if you have some pronation, but I'm going to dust your hand so bad that there's no spot you can pull with. So I'm really excited to show you that, in my opinion, it's all about hand. You may add some side, but I'll just break you if you try.
Table will show.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
Very exciting matchup. Two up-and-coming arm wrestlers going to go to battle. You have a question? Okay, I think you have to go right there. Anna, let's get the microphone for this guy.
He's going to ask if I'm going to do this when I hold you. I'm telling you right now. That's the question.
Okay, come here. I guess there's no one there.
Jeremy Parker. So I saw you up there in Kansas City.
Yep.
And you were arm wrestling Easton McCormick.
Yep.
And I know that was a left-handed match, but my question to you is this match going to be easier or harder than that match?
Oh, my God. Way easier. Way easier. Easton would smoke this dude.
Maybe left, but I mean, left's...
His right
for
is
people
way
that Matt
better.
says. Yeah?
Oh, it's
well,
way better.
Mine is better too, so I'll teach you a lesson.
Okay, thank you guys. This is the main event of our preliminaries. Auden Larratt, Jeremy
Use code Larratt.
Parker. We're going to move up a little bit down on the weight, but this is a big match. Two established arm wrestlers, two opposite styles, Petr Czelich, Adam Wawrzyński. There's been a lot of questions, and of course the biggest question is, Petr's top roll is so great. Adam, can you protect your hand?
I can, and I will.
You think this match goes inside where he doesn't want it to go?
It's interesting. I mean, I'm kind of one of those arm wrestlers where, I don't really lose my hand. If I lose the match, then, my arm just kind of goes down and my hand doesn't. So I don't really think it's a question of whether or not I can protect my hand, but rather can I stay in a position to keep him out of his comfortable top roll, if that makes sense.
Listen, you've been, in the past year, you've been showing great results versus Sandris, second place in WAF Worlds. How do you feel? Do you feel you're the next guy from North America?
There's a lot of strong guys out of North America. Personally, I am a nobody, but I go where I'm called, and I'm just so thankful to be here and to serve the mighty God that I serve and to be allowed just to pull on this stage. So whether I'm that guy or not, I'm okay with it. I just go where I'm called.
Petr, he kind of just called himself a nobody. Do you look at him as a nobody?
Of course not. He's not nobody, but I was said that nobody take his wrist. Is that true?
That is true.
Okay, so I'm really glad that I will be the first one to take your wrist.
Listen,
You'll remember me for that.
Listen, honestly, I really hope you do, because then I have to actually arm wrestle and play chess, and I'm looking forward to that. If that happens, then I will be challenged in a way that I have never been challenged. So I really hope that you do.
Okay.
Petr, similar opponent to Pork Chop that you faced last time. I would think maybe a better hand for sure. Preparation was similar. How do you feel right now here in Little Rock, Arkansas?
Yeah, my preparation was really good, really disciplined. I did a lot of cardio and everything, but I feel like I'm 95 kilo, but I feel like I'm at my best shape right now, strength-wise.
Guys, what an amazing battle, two opposite sides. Let's go.
I said I have something for him.
A lot of gifts today.
No, when my nerves get going, I rejoice in my salvation through Jesus Christ. I don't know if you are, but this is a simple gospel tract that can tell you the simple truth of salvation, the Bible way to heaven. So I hope that you read that. And if you already know them, pass it on.
Thank you. Actually, I am also Catholic. Thank you.
Amen.
Adam Obrzezinski, Peter Celes. We're going to move forward to Justin Bishop and Tom Holland. Justin, straight away, change of opponent. Tom Holland is a veteran of Supermatch Arm Wrestling, inside specialist. Is this an easier or a harder match for you?
It's definitely harder. I mean, like I said earlier, I went from pulling a midget to Peaky Blinders, so that's definitely a step up. He's much taller opponent, more seasoned. His wins are better. So, but like I said before, I'm not here to beat this guy or that guy. I'm here for the strap. I'm here to be the best in the world. So it really didn't matter.
Tom, how much time did you actually have to get ready for this match? Were you ready before? And the hardest part probably was the water cut or the weight cut.
Yeah, obviously the water cut was the hardest part. Obviously coming on 2 weeks' notice. But them last 2 weeks, all I've been doing is watching videos, researching. The training's gone really well up to it. Like, the training's more been, like, tapering down. I've been training hard recently. So I feel really good, ready for it.
We saw you for some time going a weight class above. Do you still feel like this might be your home and this is the ultimate test right now?
Yeah, 100%. This is my weight class now. It's only a small cut I've got to do. Better off going in this weight rather than trying to force myself to be bigger. I walk around about 80, 81 kilo. So this is a small cut. And I feel good already. I'm going to recharge. By tomorrow, I'm going to be like 100% ready to go.
Justin, a lot of changes in the game plan for Tom Holland.
I mean, obviously it's a completely different style, so you got to change something in the setup. I would have trained basically exactly the same for him as I would Ustinov, so I'm strong, confident. I pride myself on being a technician and figuring out what I need to do pretty quickly. So I don't think I'm gonna have a problem there. And everybody's worried about if you go in a hook with Tom, this, that, but I have a really good hook when I need to hook. So I'm not worried if it goes there. If I flop his hand over, even better. I plan on going to my left and straight to the pin pad,
Let's bring in Robert Baxter for this one. Robert, Tom Holland was a substitute arm wrestler for this match. Question is why?
Well, I think we didn't know that Tom could make weight. We found out that he could actually drop down. He's actually a perfect candidate. Talking about Tom for quite a while, and glad to have him on the PVW stage.
Tom Holland, Justin Bishop. Justin, you want to say something? You ready?
Yeah, be ready for tomorrow, baby.
Guys, make some noise. We're going to move forward to two veterans of our sport, Craig Tullier, Yanis Amoalinch. Both well-established, well-known. Again, battle of two opposite sides. Listen, Yanis, last time you guys pulled in 2014, Craig was victorious. What have you done and what have you done differently to not allow that to happen?
Oh, it was... I don't see who I'm talking with. Is it you, Ray? Okay. It was so far back that I don't even remember that. So, another question.
So, we don't remember the losses, right? Craig, you remember, right?
Yeah, I remember the match like it was yesterday.
That's how it is when you get a little bit older. Some old memories are very sharp and bright, but what's happened today and yesterday?
I think Giannis has got dementia. And the match was quick.
Craig, everyone always looks at Giannis and talk about technicality, how great technician he is. Do you think he's also strong?
Yeah, Giannis is an extremely smart arm wrestler, and I know about his numbers in the gym, and I know some of my friends have trained with him and worked out with him and expressed the strength abilities of him in the gym. I know he's a strong arm wrestler, yeah.
Does that scare you?
No, I'm not scared at all. I mean, I hope he's the strongest version that he's ever been in his life, because I am now, and I'm here to show it.
Giannis, the opposite question. Everyone looks at Craig Tullier and thinks strong. But he's also very good at doing the thing that he does, getting people in a position he wants to.
Yeah, for sure. And Craig said that he's in strongest version ever, so I would love to be stronger, healthier, probably prettier, younger, and so all of that. But I feel fine, I feel good, I feel ready. And arm wrestling is when two athletes face each other, you are looking for weaknesses. And I see weaknesses in Craig's game, and my plan is at first to focus on small things I have to do on a table and take my advantage. And time to time, Craig is making mistakes, so we will use them.
Any rebuttal to that?
I mean, he's looking at matches that, people's made mistakes. Yeah, I have made mistakes, just like anybody. But also, I've been very victorious. And I've seen Giannis make mistakes myself, So all I can say is he needs to make sure he's on his A game, because I'm coming.
Guys, the gold standard of North American arm wrestling and Latvian arm wrestling going to clash tomorrow. Craig Tullier, Giannis Samolinch. Let's make some noise.
Thank you.
And we got to talk about big match. And I mean, you can't go bigger than this one. And it is for number one left hand in America. Number one left hand in North America is sitting right there, so we're going to get his input, right? It's pulled both of you guys, but right now let's talk with Pablo Derbedeñev and Corey West from Arkansas right here. Corey, I know you're busy with life and business, but probably as soon as you heard there's going to be EVW event here in Arkansas, you asked for this opportunity to pull on this card, right?
Yeah, for sure. Always a blessing to get to compete at this level.
Pablo, what's up?
What's up?
How you feeling?
Great as always.
You've been a little bit cursed with some injuries in the past. How you feeling? How is your shape? How ready you are to face the gorilla?
As ready as I can be, as usual. I'm good. Healing. My right side is still healing a little bit, but my left is good.
The incredible thing that I know about this match is that you guys have only pulled on a practice, never in a real competition, correct?
That's correct.
So finally, we actually gonna find out who is the number one guy, right?
Well, yes, but the reality is that we all, including Cody right there, taking this first place in a row, Cody, Corey, me. Is it the time to switch? We'll see tomorrow. But the fun fact is, in North America, Devon will stay on second or third still. Yes, sir.
Devon, let's talk about this matchup. How do you see this? Who do you have?
First of all, what kind of arm wrestling math? How does that work that I'm the second or the third, Derbedeñev?
Don't ask me. Ask our ranking guy.
Who is doing the rankings? Who has me second or
I don't
third?
know. There is
Nobody.
in the book ranking on the Facebook. That's what.
Facebook?
Yes.
Man, nobody thinks that I'm the second or third in North America. Man, I kick your ass.
Somebody does.
I will kick your ass anytime. Let's just get that straight.
That's speculation. We need
Before
to see
we
that.
talk about this match, just know I used you as a warm-up the last time we pulled.
Again, absolutely, but that's speculation.
Okay.
To prove it, buddy.
All right, listen, I'm my way up here. You're down there, okay? You better watch out.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You can't even see what I'm about to do. But, okay, listen, great match. Number one in USA, without question. I hear him yapping, okay? But what do I got to say? Corey West is the bigger dude. This guy is the guy who came in and just strength phenom. He can break locks. He's way too strong. He's on a base strength level, just astonishing. But there's something weird about a guy who quits his job and everything and opens an arm wrestling gym. Okay, so I got to put a lot of respect in somebody who puts that level of commitment in. And I know that when arm wrestling is your job, well, that's a big plus. So I expect Pavlo to have a very, very good showing against who I think is probably the favorite. I think on paper you have to think that Corey West is the favorite based off of his results and everything. But I actually think that the dude from Chicago who's got an arm wrestling gym, that's probably a guy coming in a real good shape. So I'm real excited. I don't know how for me, it's a 50-50 match. All I know is I kick both your asses any day of the week, anytime. So just whoever wins, just know I'll crush you anytime you want.
Let's do it.
Corey, do you feel the pressure? We are at your home. Do you feel the pressure?
No, I don't think there's any pressure. I think it's a match that's needed to happen for a long time. It clears up a lot of things. I think we're both in good shape, both ready to see which way it goes.
Absolutely. And I want to tell you that it's going to be a cool match because we're going to stand up there and we're going to arm wrestle like a man. And I believe you will like it.
Man, what are you talking about all the time? I feel like these are subtle jabs at me. Pavlo, that's twice. First you're saying I'm ranked third, and then you're doing this whole stand-up thing. And I'm purposefully going to go get a couple fouls next time we pull.
Devin, okay. You're getting triggered right there?
This guy is being some kind of passive-aggressive. Corey West all the way. Arkansas. Arkansas number one.
Robert Baxter, let's bring you in this conversation. How important this match is for USA, for North America, and for this event?
I think it's really important. I don't think people really realized it right away because they've never pulled before. So on paper, Pavlo is number one. You can argue different ways, but Corey is a tank. He's never been this strong. He's never been feeling this good. Same with Pavlo. I really want to see this match. So for me, this is a big one. I wanted this match, and I think the world wants to see this match.
They definitely do. So we're going to go on a little break and going to continue with the second part of the press conference. Let's make some noise for all these athletes right here. And a little thing I want to say, because I just got a notification that Joe Rogan podcast with Devin Lara just came out. So after the press conference, go watch it, support Armwrestling. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Little Rock, Arkansas, USA, and the Marriott Hotel, and we are here for part 2 of East versus West 24, and our main event sequence of matches from the press conference. I'm Neil Pickup, and it is my honor and pleasure to be the host of this event, and you will see that we have some of the best athletes in the world sat around me. They will go to it tomorrow night right here on the arm wrestling table. East versus West 24, 15 matches. Make sure you get over to the website, evwsports.com. You can get 10% off the pay-per-view. Get it now, guys. It goes down tomorrow in less than 24 hours. But for now, let's meet our athletes and let's find out where their heads are at going into this event. Ladies and gents, we're going to start things off with a super intriguing matchup. The best of the men from the Rising Sun will face the best at the weight class in the traditional and great arm wrestling nation of Georgia. We're going to start with the multiple world champion, Yoshi Kanai. The Warlord is here. He makes his return in the men's 105 kilogram class, and he will face Irakli Zirakashvili of Georgia. Yoshi, we're going to come to you first, brother. And I wanted to ask you this question for a long period of time, and we've missed it out on a few occasions. You're the guy that sits back quietly. You don't talk. You don't make claims. But who, if you could pull anyone in the 105 kilograms, who would you like to arm wrestle, Yoshi?
Todzilla, please.
He bites off a big one straight away. Ladies and gentlemen, you got the answer there from Yoshi Kanai. He would like to face Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. Now, Todd is actually in the building defending his 95 kilogram class. I got to ask you, Todd, is that a match you'd like to do? Would you like to pull Yoshi Kanai at 105? We got a mic up there for Todd. Todzilla. Yoshi just said he would like to pull Todzilla at 105. I think we got a dead mic up there. Anna, if we could just address that, or Ben. Working again. Todd, what do you think of that match, mate, at 105?
I think it would be nostalgic. I'd love to run that again.
Tremendous stuff. Yoshi could get his wish there. But Yoshi, I want to ask you one more question, mate. What do you think about your opponent here? What is your opinion of Irakli Zirakashvili?
Irakli is very, very strong. Tomorrow I fight us.
A lot of respect, but he's come ready to do it. Let's move over to Irakli. Irakli, you know a lot about Yoshi Kanai. You know that he is very difficult to beat. He's hard to beat in a long match. Do you have something planned for if this match turns into a battle?
Leon, can you help me?
Super confident there. Do you fear the King's move? Do you worry about the King's move at all, Irakli? Are you concerned about the King's move? He's bringing some backup. So, Lavan, I asked him if he was worried about the King's move.
არა, არნერულ პირველ რიგში მოგესალმებით, გამარჯობა ყველას. არასაერთო არნერიულობ, მაქვს დიდი არსენალი და არ მაშინებს მისი გაშლილი ხელი და ისე დგომა.
First one, hello everyone. And no, I not worry about King's move, but because I know how to fight, and I not worry his open hand.
And we do know that Irakli Zirakashvili has a vicious press of his own, and he may throw that one out. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be the first match on tomorrow night's card in the main sequence. Yoshi Kanai and Irakli Zirakashvili, Japan versus Georgia. And we move to the next match on this sequence. Left arm in the super heavyweight division over 5 rounds. And is Jerry Cadorette versus Cody Merritt. We're going to start with the man in the Stetson, Cody Merritt. Mate, you've come into this match as a super heavy favorite. You're known as a lethal left-hander, an underrated left-hander in many people's eyes. Jerry Cadorette, not so much. Jerry has made his name on the right arm, yet you've shown him a great deal of respect. Tell us what you know and what you are concerned about from Big Daddy.
Well, I mean, everybody knows Jerry is a legend. He's been in the sport for, I've been around for 30 years. He was there long before me. He is a badass when it comes to the right hand. Left hand has been my world. It's kind of where I've made my name, and I'm really excited about the opportunity. Jerry and I arm wrestled in 2016 at an event back then, and it was when I was coming right out of retirement. I had been gone for a few years, and he entered it. He entered in the left-hand class, which is unusual, but he does pretty much the same thing left-handed as he does right-handed. And if I'm a little bit worried about that. I'm a little bit anxious about it, to be honest with you.
Is it more of a stylistic thing, Cody? Is the press a problem for you stylistically?
I think a press is a problem for everybody, personally. I mean, you got a 300-pound man laying on top of his arm. That's a difficult thing to do, to beat. I know what I need to do to get around that, but it's still going to be a challenge, I think. Jerry is a strong individual. He's a monster of a man, and he's very bendy for a big guy. He puts himself in positions that not many people can get into, and he does it really well.
Let's catch up with the gingerbread man. Big Daddy Jerry Cadorette is in the house. Now, first of all, Jerry, let's just address the giant elephant in the room, brother. He said a moment ago, this is a 300-pound man. No, it is not. What is it, Jerry Cadorette? The slimline underwear model version of Jerry Cadorette. What are you weighing right now?
I weighed in at 286.
286. This is, I would say, the lightest that I've seen you in got to be 30 years.
20 years. 20 years ago now, I was just under 300. So, yeah, in 20 years, this is the lightest I've been.
Unbelievable stuff. Now, you heard a moment ago, he said you do pretty much the same thing on the right arm as you do on the left, and we're going to see you pull left-handed here. Where do you see the balance, right and left-handed, Jerry? Do you believe that you are significantly different on the left or just not as popular?
Well, the left's traveled with me everywhere, so I think competing lefty has been an anomaly for me because I haven't been active in tournaments left-handed, but at practice, I practice left-handed all the time. And when training, to give the right a break, I train with the left. And so I think subsequently the left is coming along nicely. I'm anxious to see how it does. And in practice, I'm able to do amazing. So I think people are going to be surprised. And the last time, I think Cody left out that the last time we went against each other, I won.
Now, Jerry, I wanted to ask you this because you pull in a very brutal form of arm wrestling. You are the daddy, the big daddy of the press. Press is effective. Press is lethally effective when done correctly. And your career is testament to that. But it's also brutal. It's also damaging. And because you've not competed as much on the left hand, do you feel like the left is fresher, less damaged?
I think the left is well rested, right? But I think, like you said, if you continue to do the press time and time again, I mean, when we were younger, you'd compete every month, right? And as we get older, we compete every few months. or 4 or 5, and it gives the right a little bit of time to heal. But the left has had plenty of time to heal, so I'm anxious to see. And I think, like you said, when the left is done effectively, it's super effective, right? So it's going to be interesting because I think it's going to come down to, if it comes down to a war, I think my endurance is super strong.
Now, the last thing I wanted to address with you, mate, is when this match was announced, because people haven't seen you pull as much on the left, and they've seen Cody pull on the left super successfully over the years, you were immediately perceived as an underdog, and in many cases as a heavy underdog. In fact, the first person to jump to your defense on that was this man. Do you see yourself as an underdog here? Do you feel like you are shooting for the stars a little bit, or do you feel like you were the favorite the last time you pulled, you won?
Well, I think you got to hold the same stance, right? There's tons of respect for Cody. You can't not like him. You cannot like his hat, but you cannot like him. So I think for me, it's exciting to be able to pull Cody because he's so highly revered, left-handed, and I'm anxious to do it. But to come out the heavy underdog, who cares, right? I look at it like, don't enter if you don't think you can win. If you're not going to bring the best version of yourself, then why are you going to show up? So you have to see yourself as winning. If you don't see yourself as winning, get out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard there two very respectful guys. I think Cody's got something else he wants to throw in there.
I just wanted to, I mean, Jerry is taking a big step coming to this side of the table. I mean, it's a big different thing, and it's been my world for years, and I want him to feel welcome, so I got him a gift so that he can remember me even more so afterward. So Jerry, I got you one of my team jerseys, and on the back of it, it actually says Spur, so you can wear that with pride. But I'll let you hand this down, and you could actually even wear it the rest of the day. I wouldn't mind one bit.
Can I wear it during the competition?
I don't know if East versus West would appreciate that, but I have no problem with it.
I appreciate it. You know, that's very giving. What size is it?
It's little enough for you now that you're skinny.
All right, good. I just want to make sure I can fit it.
Yeah. Jerry,
thank you, Cody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Ladies and gents, what a matchup. Jerry Carteret, Cody Merritt, left-handed, super heavyweight division, and that will go down tomorrow night. Remember, 10% off now. If you get over to the website, get over there, get your pay-per-view. It is on East versus West 24, and we move forward, and we stay in the men's super heavyweight division. We also stay on the left arm. And what about this for a matchup? Representing and hailing from Sweden, Tobias Sperong, and he will face a colossal version of the Polish Viking, Alex Kadecza. What a match that one is. It's top-end strength, it's size, it's speed, and it is all rolled into one tomorrow night. Let's start with Tobias. Tobias, you're the guy that flies below the radar, but everybody knows that you carry some venom in that left side. And speaking to a lot of people around the hotel, having a lot of messages from people leading into this event, you are not without your followers out there. A lot of people feel like you may be a favorite here. But most importantly, how do you feel? Do you feel like a favorite? Do you feel like this is yours to lose?
I don't really like to feel like a favorite. I think that's the wrong mindset. So I just try to stay calm and do my very best and see if it's enough.
Let's move over to Alex Kadecza. Alex, you've got a very, very strong repertoire on this left arm. I spoke to Tobias earlier, and he said he was very aware of how strong you are, how powerful, and how big. And I know that when I've seen you this big in the past, you've done some very impressive things. What should we expect to see from Alex Kadecza tomorrow night?
First of all, hello, Little Rock, and everyone who watched us. Hi to everyone. And yeah, Tobias is very strong and very, very fast guy.
He showed his dominance with Duranov, with Prudnik, with guys who are actually strong and tough to be beaten. In that way, he beat them. So yeah, absolutely, like he already recommends me, it's never like do blinking on the start and to be ready to his speed. I have a plan to be stronger, very easy plan. Plan A is to win, plan B, not to lose. Do you feel like speed is his primary weapon, Alex? Do you feel like if it comes down to power, to strength, do you feel like you have a significant advantage? Or do you feel like this kid is stronger than a lot of people think? Do you think he's underrated? Honestly, I think Toby is one of the best. He's the future of the left hand, Armwrestling world. And like speed is what he have maybe the best of all other guys. But he's also very powerful, very strong, yeah? And for me, maybe, of course, we'll be more comfortable with the straps. And he probably understands this and trying to avoid this. But I believe our match will go to the straps. And for you, Tobias, same question the other way, really, mate. A lot of people feel like this is going to come down to technique. It's going to come down to speed if you're going to get the win. Do you agree with that, or do you feel like you can mix it up on top-end strength with Alex? Do you feel like if it turns into a stopped match, you've got something there also?
I feel like my preparation has been very good, and I think I'm ready for almost everything. I also trained a lot with straps, but I don't think he will be able to slip.
And the last one for you, Tobias. Do you feel like this is the most difficult man that you've ever arm wrestled on the left arm? Because let's face it, you've been in with some monsters.
I mean, I've faced Artyom Morozov and Vitaly, and I don't think it could be worse than Vitaly because he's the best in the world. But I mean, Kurdeche is also one of the very best. So yeah, he's very good.
A lot of experience under the belt of Tobias Sperong, as you heard there. Ladies and gents, what a match. Left hand, super heavyweight. Tobias Sperong of Sweden, Alex Kurdeche of Poland. And we move, surprisingly, to the right arm. And we will see Rickard Borman of South Africa face Alijan Moni Muratov of Kazakhstan. And I want to start this one with the man sat up behind me, Robert Baxter. Robert, what about this? A little bit of a change of pace, a little bit of a change of arm for Alijan Muratov. And we know that he's a killer on the left arm. What do you expect on the right arm, particularly when he's facing someone that you rate as highly as I know you rate Rickard Borman?
This is another match that I really wanted to see personally. Alijan wants to pull right-handed more and more. He wants to really focus on his right hand more so than he ever has before. And we want to give him the opportunity to do that. We know how good Rickard is, and we actually know quite a bit about Alijan. We know that he's pulled in the past against our very, very top guys. Back when Reno Masick was the E115 kg right-hand world champion, he gave him all he could handle. So we know what level he has been at. We know that Alijan is feeling stronger. He said, I feel even better right-handed than I have before. So to me, this will be a big test for both of them. And I'm a little selfish. I really want to see this match.
Tremendous feedback there from the CEO of East versus West, Robert Baxter. Let's now catch up with the athletes themselves. Firstly, let's check in with the man from South Africa, Rickard Borman, ladies and gentlemen. Rickard, you're traveling alone on this occasion. No baby brother in tow. And that's a little bit different. But there was a swag about you. There was a confidence about you here at the hotel this week. How are you feeling going into this, Rickard? Where's your head at?
Neil, I'm really excited. You know, I've been saying short notice, it's different. I'm facing Alijan Muratov. This is my 4th year of arm wrestling. So I'm super excited to be here. It's sad that my little brother's not here. He's busy with exams. But Devan, I'm going to crack this guy for you, and I'm going to send him back to the 105 division. Because this guy thinks he can mess around with the super heavyweights. There's no place for that on the East versus West stage, and I'll make sure of that.
Rickard, we heard a moment ago a little bit from Robert. We do know something about Alijan Muratov. We've seen him arm wrestle. I know that you're a student of the game. I know you do your homework coming into these things. But, smaller man, left-hand specialist. This is painting a pretty scary picture. Alijan sets himself up here as a little bit of a banana skin. He's known as being the giant killer on the left hand, and a guy like yourself, whose trajectory is currently high, when you were offered this match, was there any nerves, any concerns?
Алижан, тебя знают как убийцу гигантов, и говорит, когда ты услышал про этот матч, переживал, были нервы, или ты готов на правую руку также выступать, как и на левую?
Yeah, definitely, Neil. You know, Alijan is a big name in this sport. But I don't feel any nerves. I feel that he's the guy that he's facing an unknown. I'm facing Alijan Muratov. And I feel confident. I feel strong. You know, it's short notice. Last week, Wednesday, 6 a.m. in the morning, sitting on a toilet, getting a call from the big boss. Book the tickets, I'm ready. I think Alijan should be the guy worried. I'm here to have a good time and fight hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rickard Borman, let's go over to the giant killer, Alijan Muratov. Alijan, right arm. A lot of people don't know about your right arm. They don't know you as a specialist on the right arm. Do you feel like you are being overlooked right-handed? Do you believe that you are the favorite going into a match with Rickard Borman?
Алижан, правая рука. Что люди не знают о твоей правой руке? Как ты думаешь, ты готов сразиться с Борманом?
Hello guys, hello everyone. This is my first event in right hand. Rickard, I not understand with you, but I know one, you know African lion, you African cat.
You know, Alijan, it's so funny you say that. You've been the guy mowing all day long. So I've got a bit of cat food in my room for you. I'll just bring it to you before the match.
I say one. Meow, meow.
Alijan, a moment ago, I asked this question to Rickard. You're a little bit of a banana skin here, potentially, because you said, when you spoke to Robert, I'm ready for anyone, right-handed. Did you mean that? Do you feel like your right is on a similar level to your left?
Алижан, когда тебя спросили, или ты готов, ты сказал, что на правую руку ты тоже готов сразиться с кем угодно. И ты правда это имел в виду? Твоя правая настолько хорошая, как и левая?
Здесь заканчивается мой английский.
Я помогу.
Я, наверное, так не говорил, потому что я на своей левой руке, да, уверен, но на правой руке я давно не выступал. Хотел бы попробовать себя, посмотреть. Но однозначно я такое не говорил. И давайте проверимся вместе, какого уровня моя правая рука и смогу ли я продолжать выступать на правой руке.
Alijan saying that he did not say that he's right exactly like his left, but let's check tomorrow if my right is on the level and if I can continue to participate with my right.
And going forward, Alijan, do you believe that your focus will now shift more to both arms and not just the left arm? do you plan to do more right-hand matches?
Забегая вперед, план какой? Ты собираешься точно так же выступать правой рукой больше, чем раньше? И собираешься ли ты продолжать выступать обеими руками?
Да. В перспективе хотел бы активно выступать на правой руке.
Yes, going forward, I would like to be active on my right hand too.
Lija. I'm going to use my 18% chances of winning, and I'm going to send you back to the 105 kg class. So enjoy tomorrow night, because this fans is going to go crazy when I slap you like a cat.
Говорит, что я тебя отправлю обратно в 105-й дивизион, и я, говорит, тебя шлепну как кота.
Ладно. У меня только одна просьба. Когда мы завтра будем бороться, постриги свои ногти. Ты же лев же, или котик. Постриги свои ногти, чтобы не поцарапать мои руки.
Okay, he said, I have only one request. You laugh, or you're a lion or a cat, so please cut your nails not to scratch my hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the boys are getting along great up here, and that one goes down tomorrow night. It is a genuinely interesting matchup. Rickard Borman, the man on the rise in the men's super heavyweight division, facing a potential banana skin who comes up from the 105 on the right arm, Alijan Money Muratov of Kazakhstan. Remember, pay-per-view available now, ladies and gentlemen. Go get it. 10% off right now if you get over to the website and buy today. So please get over there, get signed up, get ready to do this thing. And for those of you in the building, fasten up your chin straps, because here we go. The main event 3 matches are about to be discussed. And we start with this World Championship title match in the men's 95 kilogram middleweight division. It is on the right arm over 7 rounds, and representing Romania, the specialist Bogdan Stoica will face the reigning East versus West champion of the world, Todzilla Todd Hutchins. The men are here. We're going to start with the challenger, Bogdan Stoica, the specialist. You have had a meteoric rise here at EVW, mate. You've claimed world championship titles in the past in professional supermatch arm wrestling. You've made your name as the underground guy. You are no longer operating in the shadows, and tomorrow night on the big stage, you get a massive opportunity. How are you feeling as we head into the title challenge, mate?
First of all, hello to everyone. I'm very happy to be here. I want to thank East versus West and Robert Baxter for this amazing venue, because you chose this. I like it. This is the place where I'm going to become world champion.
A lot of confidence there, Bogdan, but I know that there will be a little bit of joviality in there, tinged with serious. How much of a threat do you believe you represent to the World Championship title for Todd?
It's funny, like this match is a huge opportunity for me, and I look at this match like it's strange. It's like a video game, and I see myself like putting all my stats, all my points in different stats, and Todd over there, I think he dropped everything he had in strength and endurance. So I want to see how this plays out. To me, this is crazy.
Let's go to the world champion, Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. Todd, a different day, a very different challenge, but it's fair to say that many men have come, many men have tried, and many men have had their head rubbed. Is it going to be a situation tomorrow where you mess up the hair of the specialist?
Yeah, I feel pretty confident it's going to go my way.
Now, we see you there in the lab. Anybody that watches Todd online knows that you plan. You're a very strategic, cerebral arm wrestler. You plan every step methodically. When you break down the specialist and you know that you're the man in the crosshairs, any concerns there stylistically, Todd? Do you feel like you've got a bead on this guy? Do you feel like you know what he does? And do you feel like you've got the weapons to counter it?
Yeah, he's got an undeveloped shoulder roll. He's got a pretty decent attempt at a top roll, and his hook's pretty sloppy and lazy. So, and he telegraphs what he's going to do first. So, I think I'm ready.
Bogdan Stoica, underdeveloped shoulder roll.
Yeah, I got my
sloppy
20%.
hook. Telegraphs what he's going to do. Ouch.
It's fine. I got my 20% chance just like every other time. Whatever I can do above that, it's me and God up there.
Are you going to go into this match with any kind of aggression, or do you feel quite calm and quite relaxed?
Nah, I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I got my game plan, Neil. I got my game plan. And I have one question, and that question is going to be sorted after the first ready go.
Is Toddzilla the hardest man you've ever faced right-handed?
I do think he is, yes.
Huge amount of respect there. And I wanted to just spin that coin the other way and talk to Toddzilla. Where does Bogdan Stoica, with his underdeveloped shoulder rolls, sloppy hook, where does he feature in the who's who of arm wrestling that you've faced?
He's one of the faster guys for sure. And being fast and tall, that's a very good combination. He rightly deserves to be in the top 5 of the 95. I don't think there's any issue there. No, it should be a good match. It's, he earned a spot, so it's worth pulling.
Do you feel like it's a speed thing, mate? Do you feel like the threat does come from that height and speed? If you put the brakes on him, any threat there or no?
I'm expecting to have to put the brakes on him. His last 2 matches, I think he won the go every time, or all but 2 or 3 times. So I don't suspect I'll challenge his start at all. I think I'll have to stop him and reverse him every time.
And same soup warmed over for Bogdan. If the match is stopped and if Toddzilla can put the brakes on you, mate, is it game over?
That's the question I need answered.
And it will be answered. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait for that one. It is for the championship of the world between the specialist Bogdan Stoica and the magnificent Toddzilla, Todd Hutchins. Who will rise? Will the champion leave with the title, or will the young man from Romania come and snatch it away here in Arkansas? Tomorrow night it goes down here, East versus West 24. Pay-per-view available now, guys, and we move on to the men's super heavyweight division. Over 7 rounds of arm wrestling on the right arm. And when you're looking at the camera right now, ladies and gents, it's very possible that I'm being out-angled by the guys sat to my left and to my right. And we're going to introduce them now to you because they are the men who will be contesting this match. Firstly, he hails from and is proudly representing the great arm wrestling nation of Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, show your love, show your appreciation for Ertom Steel Morozov. And sat to my right is the man hailing from and proudly representing Italy. He is known as the Gladiator, and he is quality. Hermes Gasparini, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start with the Gladiator. Hermes, it's fair to say that you have come into this one really confident. I've spoken to you many times. When you came onto the Fix podcast recently, you said that in your mind, you believe that you may be higher ranked than you're going to show this weekend. How much of a threat is this man from Kazakhstan?
Hello, my friends. Thank you so much. Yes, inside I feel confident because really I don't think his wrist is stronger than mine. But of course he's super strong and I prepared a lot for this fight. I'm here 100% to fight Levan, you know. I'm super prepared.
Ertom, your left arm, you have suffered some damage, and the last time we met over in Cologne, you could tell with your demeanor that you weren't super confident on the left. But in the shadows, behind closed doors, you may have been working the right arm very hard. Where does the right arm feature right now for you? Is it your better arm? And how prepared are you going into this match?
Всем привет. Ну, во-первых, да, левая рука у меня сейчас не в состоянии нормально бороться, поэтому мы делаем ставку на правую. Ну и правая всегда была сильнее, чем левая, абсолютно всегда. И как и у всех, в принципе, у всех правая рука сильнее, поэтому загадывать, на каком месте я себя вижу, я не буду. Будем стараться выступать не хуже, чем на левой когда-то.
Artyom is saying that, yes, my left arm temporarily out of commissions, so all the money on the right hand. And the reality is that right hand is a stronger hand, like majority of the people. And he said, I don't want to predict anything. Let's see how successful it's going to be. And going forward, he will try to put more accents on the right hand.
Hermes, you look at Steel Morozov and he looks like an athlete. We know that from watching his previous matches, he's very well-rounded. He can arm wrestle pretty much anywhere. What is the difference maker? What do you do better than this man?
I think he don't understand that this sport is not bodybuilding. Because he think only to show his muscle every time. Yeah, very big quality, but the power is on the table.
To be fair, his muscles are...
Tomorrow your bad moment.
What do you want, you? I will clean the table with the right
Advocate,
hand.
advocate.
Stay calm, this guy will destroy you. Don't worry, don't worry. Pam, pam, pam. My little friend.
My little friend. What's the difference maker, Gladiator? What do you do better than him?
What do you mean?
What technique are you
I think, of course, I will do my best technique is the top roll.
For smart people.
For smart people, and he's not
Top
very
roll
smart.
Technique for girl.
He's not very smart, like you see. And yeah, tomorrow I think I will crack his wrist, and after this the match is already finished.
Tom, what do you think about? Can you beat this guy in a top roll? Can you top roll the Gladiator?
Артем, как думаешь, можешь затоп-ролить гладиатора?
Ну, гладиаторы давно уже исчезли, поэтому очередь Рамеса.
Artyom saying that gladiators disappeared long time ago, and now it's time for Hermes to disappear.
He's coming back, my friend. And maybe I can beat you with the left too, because I did better than you with Alajan, or not? I did better me.
What do you guys think? Did he do better with Alajan than Ertom did? I don't know.
Артем, он говорит, что он может побить тебя даже на левую руку лучше, чем Алижан это сделал.
So I'm going to bring in some unbiased opinion right now, because sat just behind me, ladies and gentlemen, is the world's most famous arm wrestler. He was on Joe Rogan's show this week, and it's just been released. So after the event, go check that out. Joe Rogan featured Devon Larratt, No Limits. Dev, big match up here. Big match. Two men you know very, very well. The Gladiator, Steel Morozov. How do you see this one and why?
Great match. Awesome match. The big question, I think, for a lot of the people who follow the sport close is, where is Artem Morozov? You know, we've seen him take a run at Levon, stomach issues. We saw him do crazy stuff to Alex Krdecha, and I don't know the state of his wrist. I don't really know. I know that Morozov, when he gets his stuff together, is a contender for the world title. I see him. I see his arm. He looks incredible. Ermi's got to be the favorite. Ermi's got to be the favorite. If Artem wins, it shakes up everything. If Ermi's wins, same old, same old. Awesome fight. Can't wait to see it. Two of the best guys in the sport. Incredible match. Cannot wait.
So picture the scene, Dev. It's a Saturday night. You ain't got much going down. And suddenly your phone rings and you think, oh, God, it's Neil. Do I want to answer this? But you do because you're feeling generous. And I say, hey, Dev, I'll bet you $500 where you put in the money. Is it going on the Gladiator? And I say to you, and what's the score, Devon? Who you got and what score?
This is a 4 out of 7.
This is 7 rounds. Right arm.
And I'll take this if anybody wants to bet.
Oh, there you go.
One person, $500. Yeah. You saying you want to bet, Neil?
It very well could happen, mate. Where's it going? Unless we got the same
much love to Kazakhstan. Much love. 4-0 Hermes Gasparini.
4-0 Hermes Gasparini. Wow. Wow.
Much love to Kazakhstan. Much love.
So the phone goes down and I ring up Robert Baxter and I say, Robert, who do you think wins this match and why? And Robert says, listen, let's get one thing straight. I'm not betting you because I'm the CEO of East versus West. But I will, in a quiet voice, tell you who I think is going to win this match. Who would it be? Say it real quiet so nobody hears, Robert, because you're the CEO. But what do you think? What do you think, mate? Because this is a huge match.
Yeah, I think what Devin said is right. As far as it depends on what shape Morozov is in. We're going to find out tomorrow. But if he's in his top shape, anything can happen. So to me, it comes down to that.
Where is Levon Saganashvili? Levon, where you at? Come up here, Levon Saganashvili. Ladies and gents, Levon Saganashvili is in the house. The best of us. Come up here, mate. Come up here, Levon. Come up into the light where the camera can get a look at you. Step into the light here, mate. Levon, you know a lot about the super heavyweight division. You know a lot about these men. You've heard the opinion of No Limits, Devon Larratt. We also know from previous events that your predictions tend to be extremely accurate and well thought out. How do you see this match, Hermes Gasparini and Artem Morozov? Who wins and why?
Hello, everyone. Great card, very interesting matches. About Hermes and Morozov, I think Hermes is favorite, but Morozov can surprise us. For procents, I think 60% for Hermes, 44 Morozov. I hope it is be close match, and we will see good fight. Good luck, both of and everyone.
And before we let you go, when will we see you in action next, Levon? When do you expect to be competing again?
Yesterday I inject stem cells, and thank you, Robert, for this. Thank you very much. I hope I will be ready in December in Vegas, but we will see. I want to be healthy on 100% and ready for match.
Ladies and gentlemen, Levan Saganashvili, overall champion of the world, and he got his stem cells, remember, from Infinity Functional Performance. Glenn hooking him up there, making sure that the champ is ready to defend. And you heard the opinion there. The Gladiator, do you agree that you win this thing 4-0? Do you run over Steel Morozov tomorrow? Or are we going to see a battle?
Yes, in my mind, I think it will be like this. Of course, everything can happen because he surprised many times all the people, like when he fought with Vitali. But I will be ready for everything, really.
On Ayrton, you heard the prediction of Devon. He feels like Hermes will win 4-0, but we know that you've been the underdog before and turned up and given an incredible match, like we saw with Vitali on the left arm. Tomorrow, will we see another upset? Do you feel like you can turn over the Gladiator?
Артем спрашивает, или мы завтра сможем увидеть что-то похожее, когда вы боролись, может быть, с Виталиком, или ты сможешь перевернуть ситуацию, и мы увидим что-то особенное.
Tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
I'm gonna smash your boy. You heard it from the men themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night it goes down. Right-handed, super heavyweight 7-rounder. Steel Morozov and the Gladiator head-to-head. Get that pay-per-view now. We move to the last match on the card. It is the main event of East versus West 24. We are here in Little Rock, Arkansas. We are in the territory of monsters. And the monster will go for the world title in the 105-kilogram class. He will face Oleg Petrenko of Ukraine. 7 rounds, destiny calls. So many times knocking on the door and one promotion where he has not yet held the world title. And we know that we'll see a very motivated version of Michael Todd. You can see his truck is over there. His lady is front row, and he is sat just behind me. We will start with the challenger, Michael Todd. We're in your home. How are you feeling going into this one?
Man, I feel great. I'm super excited to have this in Arkansas. It means the world. Thank you, Robert, for trusting me to bring this event here. Yeah, man, I thought I was going to be pulling for the 253, the heavyweight world title, but I had told them if Dave wasn't successful, I would be willing to go down to the light heavyweight. Thank you, Oleg, for accepting this match. I'm super excited, guys. The cut went way easier than I thought. My programming went great. I hit PRs on everything. I'm ready to arm wrestle.
Michael, for anyone who's been living under a rock and doesn't know just how much weight you did cut for this match, just let everybody know where you've come from and what you weighed in at today.
I mean, so in December when I pulled Zvek off, I was 310. And then January 5th, I decided I wanted to get healthier. So I was 288. And then this morning I was 230.5. So, yeah, I mean, it's a significant cut, but it went really, really well. Yeah, so, I mean, no issues there. I feel great. I'm already back up to like 246 dressed or something. So I think tomorrow maybe on stage 250 dressed. So feel good, feel hydrated. And I mean, I have no excuses. I feel great. So, like I said, I'm excited for this 7-round match tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. If you're within driving distance and you don't have your tickets yet, call in sick tomorrow. Get in the car, drive here. This card's amazing. Thank you for all the athletes for traveling here. I really think we're going to have a great event tomorrow, and I'm super excited about it.
Michael, you are known as, in fact, it's arguable that you are the most emotionally charged arm wrestler in the history of the sport. You are heart on your sleeve like no one. And you've always said that if you have the opportunity to compete in front of your home crowd in Arkansas for a world title, we would see something different. How hard is it to keep all of that emotion in check, all of those nerves, the positives, the negatives? How are you dealing with that going into this thing? Because we're now less than 24 hours from the match.
Oh, dude, surprisingly well. I mean, it was a lot. I did a lot of promotion. But yeah, man, I feel great. Rebecca's been extremely supportive. She made sure I had all my meals. I'm good to go, man. I don't really feel any nerves. I'm just ready to arm wrestle. Like I said, Oleg's a champ for a reason. I love this match because, you know, he was Andre Pushkar's student, and Andre was basically my benchmark for a lot of years for the reason I trained as hard as I did. And I thought our story was going to have a lot more chapters. He was taken from us too soon. So we're just going to continue that story with Oleg, and hopefully we get to do this multiple times. So I'm excited.
What makes Oleg Petrenko's championship material, mate? What do you know about this man? We know you do your homework, and I know you rate him very highly. Talk to me about Oleg Petrenko and what you see from him.
He's an absolute stud. He's a champ for a reason. He's so strong. He's phenomenal hand, phenomenal cup. Great side pressure. I mean, he's a complete package. Unfortunately, I think I'm the second worst matchup in the world for him. I think the man to my left is his worst matchup, and I think I'm the next guy in line that is just problematic. I think I'm going to cause him a lot of problems.
Ladies and gentlemen, Monster Mike and Todd, will hear from him again in a moment, but let's go to the champion of the world, Oleg Petrenko of Ukraine. Round of applause for Oleg, ladies and gents. Show your love for this man. And Oleg, we know that you are the type of man who will pull anyone, anywhere. And if you ever wanted proof of that, here it is. How do you feel going into the match with Michael Todd? Are we going to see the very best of Oleg Petrenko here in Arkansas?
Олег, привіт. Ми знаємо, що ти така людина, яка ніколи не каже ні, ти можеш боротись завжди, скрізь, з ким завгодно, коли завгодно. Що для тебе означає цей матч з Майклом, і чи ти готовий, наскільки ти готовий, і чи ми побачимо найкращу версію Олега Петренко завтра?
Всім вітання. Так, дійсно, цей матч я погодився спонтанно, але я готовий боротися, захищати свій титул, тому що я вважаю, що якщо ти чемпіон, то ти маєш бути готовий завжди боротися. Я почуваю себе добре, думаю, що перемога буде за мною.
Oleg saying that if you are champion, you have to be always ready to arm wrestle or protect your title with anyone. And he said that he feels very good, prep was good, and tomorrow, yes, you will see the best version.
Oleg, a moment ago, Michael talked about the fact that you were the student of the Ukraine, Andrei Pushkar. He spoke about you as a champion and the fact that he rates you so highly, what you do so well. In the same way, what do you see in Michael Todd? How big a threat, how big a problem is Michael Todd here, and particularly here in Arkansas?
Майкл про тебе говорить з великою повагою, і як чемпіона, і він поважає твою силу, і поважає те, що ти студент його опонента колишнього Андрія. І він питає, що ти думаєш про нього, про Майкла, як про опонента і як про загрозу для тебе?
Майкл – це легенда нашого виду спорту. Як загроза, Майкл дуже небезпечний. Я розумію, що, скоріш за все, прийдеться боротись дуже довго з Майклом. Я, коли ще був юніором, я дивився на поєдинки його з Андрієм Пучкарем, своїм тренером. І зараз, завтра я буду боротися з Майклом. Це для мене дуже велике досягнення. Це була одна з мрій – поборотися саме з Майклом.
Oleg saying that, Michael is legend of our sport, and this is a big privilege to have a match with him, because as a junior, I was always watching the matches with Michael Todd, and my coach, Andrei, who is not with us anymore, and right now that I can, and that I receive this type of match, this is a huge deal for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, massive amount of respect shown from both men, but you do feel like it will be explosive when we go at this thing tomorrow night. We are less than 24 hours away from East versus West 24 here. If you don't have your pay-per-view, get over to evwsports.com right now and buy that thing. We are going to take a very, very short break, and we will be back with the face-off for our athletes. Ladies and gents, thank you so much. All the athletes are going to get ready now, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes for the face-off of East versus West 24. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go! Welcome back to Little Rock, Arkansas. East versus West 24. And this is the face-off. Ladies and gents, let's get our athletes on stage in match order. And we will start with this one. It is in the ladies' lightweight division, over 5 rounds. Firstly, on stage, welcome representing Canada, Courtney Hike. Courtney Hike of Canada, and she will be facing a lady from Slovakia, Nastasia Pastakova. Nastasia Pastakova of Slovakia, Courtney Hike of Canada. Here we go. Ladies lightweight division, and you can see there are some stern faces up there, words being exchanged. It goes down tomorrow night. Who will rise as we start things off in the ladies lightweight division here at East versus West 24. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the second match here in the face-offs, and it is in the men's 95 kilogram section, the middleweight division. 5 rounds to be contested on the right arm. And welcome the fine one, Jason Merlo. He will face another man from the United States of America, Ryan Belanja. Ryan Belanja, Jason Merlo. And you know that Ryan Belanja can get into dogfights. But Jason Merlo wants to put a touch of finesse on proceedings and finish clean, finish early. But Ryan Belanja doesn't go away easy. This one should be hellfire. It is the second match here at the face-off. Match 3 tomorrow night on the card. This is in our prelims section. Get over there and buy it now. Top Force Researching Center and booked up. Bringing you East versus West 24. Merlo and Belanja. We move on to the men's heavyweight division, 115 kilograms. 5 rounds on the right arm. Welcome, hailing from right here in Arkansas, Jeremy Parker. And his opponent hails from the frozen north of Canada. He carries the name. He is the Shadow, Auden Larratt. Auden Larratt makes his way to the table, 6'3". And he faces Jeremy Parker. You can see that there is a little intensity there, and Parker is not overawed by the name. He's not overawed by the athlete, and he feels like he can announce himself here. Auden Larratt says it's all about the hand. Who will rise? 115 kilogram heavyweight division. Parker and Larratt will clash. Our next match, ladies and gentlemen, 105 kilograms, the light heavyweight division. 5 rounds on the right arm. And I'd like you to welcome now, making his way on stage, representing Georgia, Irakli Zerakashvili. And his opponent hailing from and representing the land of the rising sun, Japan, welcome Yoshi, the Warlord Kanai. Yoshi Kanai, Irakli Zerakashvili, Georgia and Japan will go at it. Here we go. And you can see what Irakli is working with there. He brings the power. Yoshi Kanai will try to make this match ugly and filthy. and endurance base. And if he can do that, he could leave with another victory. Our next match is in the men's 95-kilogram middleweight division over 5 rounds on the right arm. And I'd like you to welcome, representing Slovakia, Petr Čeleš. His opponent hails from right here in the United States of America, Warzone Adam Wojcinski. Adam Wojcinski, Petr Čeleš. Size up the athletes, ladies and gentlemen. Very different physique, very different style. The top roll versus the hook. And Čeleš feels like he will be the first man to bust open that wrist and hand. Warzone says it ain't that easy. Get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Čeleš and Wojcinski in the middleweight division. We drop down in class to the men's lightweight division, 77 kilograms, over 5 rounds on the right arm. And I'd like you now to welcome him on stage. He hails from and is representing Great Britain. He is the lean machine, Tom Holland. And his opponent hails from right here in the USA. Please give him a round of applause as he makes his way onto the stage. Justin, the Bambo Bishop. Different stats, a different day, a different weight class, but both men looking lean and trim and powerful. Tom Holland and the Bama Bull, Justin Bishop. 2 weeks notice for Holland. The Bama Bull just a stone's throw away. He is a representative of Deep South USA, and he is rock strong. Bama Bull, Justin Bishop. And from Great Britain, Tom Holland, men's 77-kilogram section. And we move up in weight class to the men's welterweight division, 85 kilos over 5 rounds on the right arm. And welcome firstly this man hailing from and representing Latvia, where he is a signature athlete of his nation. Welcome the Jedi, Jānis Āmoliņš. Jānis Āmoliņš on stage waiting for the introduction of this man who hails from right here in the United States of America. He is a multiple champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the Fury, Craig Tuier. Craig, the Fury, Tuier of the USA, Jānis, the Jedi Āmoliņš of Latvia. Long-awaited clash. We find out who will rise tomorrow night. Do not miss this one. Remember, get over to evwsports.com. Get that pay-per-view, ladies and gents. It is on tomorrow night. And we move to the men's super heavyweight division, left hand, to be contested over 5 rounds. 2 men who do not skip breakfast. Firstly, this man hails from the United States of America, and he goes by the name of the Gorilla, Corey West. His opponent hailing from and representing Ukraine, residing in the USA. Welcome, Pavlo Derbadenyev. Derbadenyev and West, left-handed. Massive match in terms of significance for number 1 in the USA. The Gorilla and Derbadenyev, both men believe that they are the man who rightly should claim that title. Only one will do so. And we find out who that will be tomorrow night. Corey West, Pavlo Derbadenyev. We stay in the super heavyweight division, 5 rounds also on the left hand. And I would like you to welcome a returning legend. He is known as the Ginger Dread Man, Big Daddy Jerry Carterhead. And he will be facing another man from the United States of America. Raise it up for Cody Spur Merritt. Merritt in the Stetson. Jerry Carterhead looking like Marky Mark in the 90s. He's lean and sexy. It's a new look for the Ginger Dread Man. That's right, ladies, it's all real. Cody Spur Merritt and Jerry Carterhead. Men's super heavyweight division left-hander. And we stay in that division, and we stay on the left arm for our next matchup. Again, 2 huge athletes, 2 significant athletes, and 2 signature athletes of their nation, starting with this man. He hails from and is representing Sweden. Raise it up for Tobias Sporrong. He will face the man from Poland. Raise it up for Alex Kadecha. Nearly 400 pounds of the Polish Viking. Look at the size of Alex Kadecha. He's absolutely massive. What a match in prospect here. These guys collide on the left arm. Sporrong of Sweden, Kadecha of Poland. Who do you like in the supers? 5 rounds to decide your champion. Kadecha and Sporrong. We move to match number 12 on tomorrow night's card. And this is a massively significant matchup between 2 stars of the sport. I'd like to firstly introduce you to this young man. He hails from and is proudly representing South Africa. Raise it up for Rick Pornman. His opponent hails from and is representing Kazakhstan. Raise it up for Alijan Monday Moratov. Want this guy? 50 G's is your price. Money Muratov sleeps on a bed of gold. You can see there's some steel in the eyes of Muratov, and Ricker Borman gets that little break of a smile on his face. We'll see tomorrow night. Right arm coming out party for Muratov on the right arm. We've seen him on the left, and he has his eyes set on trying to kill another giant. But Ricker Borman doesn't see any opportunity for that to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we move to our main event sequence of matches, and we have a world title to be contested in the men's middleweight division at 95 kilograms over 7 rounds on the right arm. Challenging for the title, firstly, is this man, hailing from and proudly representing his home nation of Romania. By way of the United Kingdom, welcome the specialist, Bogdan Stoica. And in order to take the title, he has to run through a wall. This man hails from and is representing the United States of America, where he is the king. He is also the reigning and defending middleweight champion of the world, Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. The specialist, Bogdan Stoica, Todzilla, Todd Hutchins. Who gets their head rubbed tomorrow? 95-kilogram world title on the line. Who will rise? The belt is brought by Todzilla. He is in the crosshairs of the specialist from Romania. And tomorrow night it goes down for the title. We move to the men's super heavyweight division over 7 rounds on the right arm for a contenders clash in this division. Firstly, this man hailing from and representing Kazakhstan is now making his way on stage. He is known as Artem Steel Morozov. 6'5" of solid steel and 6 appeal with a little bit of a handlebar tash going on there. It is gonna be a tough day, however, as he faces this man who hails from and is representing the home of quality. He's my friend, he is your friend, and he is the gladiator, Hermes Gasparini. Hermes, the gladiator Gasparini, Artem Steel Morozov, Kazakhstan and Italy will collide here on the table at East versus West 24. Who will rise? It is in the men's supers. It is in the right arm. A little bit of out angling going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, get that pay-per-view, Gasparini and Morozov. Only one more match on the card. And we are here in the home of monsters. Arkansas is about to witness a world title assault by a man who has risen to prominence in the sport of iron arms like no one else from this part of the world. He has been a multiple world champion in almost every promotion in which he has ever competed, and he has carved himself a legacy. He has carved himself a legend, and that legend is Monster Michael Todd. He will be going for the title, which he will need to take from this impressive young athlete. He hails from and is representing his home nation of Ukraine, and he is currently the reigning and defending East versus West champion of the world, Oleg Petrenko. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of East versus West 24, the light heavyweight division, 105 kilograms. Monster Michael Todd will try to take the title from Oleg Petrenko of Ukraine. What a match in prospect, what a card in prospect. We are less than 24 hours from East versus West 24, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get over to evwsports.com right now. Get your pay-per-view, because tomorrow night here in Little Rock, Arkansas, it goes down. East versus West 24 incoming. Get your pay-per-view now.